Are you thinking of owning your dream homes? EJ Investment is here for you. Secure our quality bungalows with 2, 3 or 4 bedrooms, or our story buildings 3 or 4 to 5 bedrooms at very affordable prices with flexible payment plans at our Sanyang Seaview Estate, where you can enjoy the cool breeze with modern infrastructure such as tar roads, covered drainage system, modern electrification with street lights, gated entrance with security posts, and social amenities such as gas station, shopping mall, medical clinic, park, schools, children daycare, and a lot more. Our dedicated team of professionals will keep the estate clean at all times, provide security and patrol team within the estate premises, install latest technologies such as CCTV, Wi-Fi, home network installation, solar panel, and power backup system. Also, check out for our additional home facilities and interior design service such as premium tiling, wall plaster, home landscape, fingerprint home lock, and a lot more. Visit our office at Senegambia Kololi Highway and get a free site visit tour, or contact us on 4464-838. WhatsApp us on 3259220. Or you can visit our Facebook page or Instagram on EJ Investments. EJ Investments, we are first in properties.
Diwli lanni maro lanni
fop lanni
awa joni mi anda honno gerde ten e ngaldo sabu e ngaldo Ibrahima jonnal taw joni mi anda se yahay kapitiki nyawlo den ha humpondire makko est ce qu'on non e warude
waden no awa
ane ko de Ibrahima ma ko to woni
mo Amerique
ko America woni kare humpitaki fi be musibe men baluwo be andanda kala ko wawda wonde aduna si arrivi e juude mabbe a jonnay do dépassement Gambia har no weebi ayata kadi taw ko mbudi din no jawi walla no jippi be halanta ma ko kala ko falda ko reise sengo nyamete ili nebba maro basal pomme de terre kala ko rewi don a hendo to har no weebi kadi wona dum don tu be abbe jonnira mobile phone siko dum kadi laptop kala ko wayrode di ay kasbawa be wawma jonnute kadi sa vala umpitade ko weebi ettu Google account ma joni data ton wada download app mabbe on ayay kala ko humpi may mabbe ton be weebi ama
ka wonda woy aduna on
kala ko wawda
a jonnanay wondo ka leydi men Gambia do dépense
harano weebi ama si dum no fono nebi immo den joni mi do tama ka place mabbe janno
waden joni
iya heba ko fala
waden kisam
for any inconvenience that we have made, of course, and also absent here our able director general of the prisons. Would have loved to be part of this, but he's also on an official mission, and we have to any inconvenience that it might cause. And notwithstanding, I want to say a big thank you to everybody, especially with JJ Entertainment. Today we are here to witness a great milestone in terms of the Gambia Prison Service, in the sense that it is, I think, worthwhile when you say give back to the community, and this is what we call community servicing, which I think JJ Entertainment is also geared towards that, in the quest to making sure that the reform process that we're talking of, I think we all part of this show. I know we're standing, I want to acknowledge from my end, especially we have the operation commander, who is proxy on behalf of the DG. He is Commissioner Lamisau with us here, and he's the operation commander. We also have, from our N2, we have CSP Jere, who is the officer in command, finance, and his deputy, who is also CSP Chief Superintendent Fadera. We have from our accounts through, we have Superintendent Jata. We have also ASP Ba, who is with us. Chief Inspector Joe. We also have from the medical side the lady on white, who is also a Chief Inspector. And I am your Deputy PRO, Senior Principal Officer Luke Jata. I think first on the program we want to unveil that we give to the manager of JJ Entertainment, Mr. Abu Suso, to give his remarks. Sir, the floor is yours. So we can pray on our own domain and ask for a blessing.
It is a great moment to be here today with you, the Prisons Department, both the commissioners of operations and the others that are here. We send a big thanks for allowing us here today. To the management and then the other protocols that are here, we are saying thanks to you all for coming here today. I think looking at the environment, identifying what is needed, either being in potential or whatsoever, we go by that. The Prisons Department is so committed to the development of this nation. We all understand the people that are here. Being prisoners doesn't mean that they are bad. Circumstances and the basis of their detaining here. Some are innocent, some are not. But we have to understand they are our brothers and maybe our sisters. So at this bad condition we are now, at the epic of this pandemic, and then during the month of Ramadan, coming together, bringing this, thinking about giving back to the community, especially to prison service, is a great achievement. And I believe this will continue. To the team, the dedication towards your duties and the responsibilities that which you are trying to put in are already being observed, and then you doing good. To Jizzle, he is always committed to the development of the nation, the development of the youth, and the development of everything that needs to be or added in the development of our own country. And he is somebody who is so down to earth and is ready to work with anybody that is ready to add value and add positive in our nation. We've been seeing what he is doing. This is not the first time he's coming here. I can remember we did this in 2019 with Malik Farmer Foundation, and then, you know, most of you that are here are even here present. So I think that this is not the second time, and I think it will continue being not the third and the fourth time, inshallah. Due to the political, economical systems of our country, I believe the strength we have could lift us towards what we are looking for. Those weaknesses that we be thinking of is always being at the back, and let us forget about it and overcome them, always. The opportunities are mostly the ones that are ahead of our nation, and the youths can identify and can work ahead to make sure that everything that goes by their side is well tackled. Inshallah, I believe things will work positive in the music industry. We are committed to development, and we are committed to every input that will cause, a great achievement to our nation. So without wasting much time, I think I have I have many things to talk about, but my colleagues are here. They will lament or buttress something about what they have, based on maybe being nation building or for the future career or whatsoever. I say thank you very much, Mr. PRO, and then regards.
Thank you so much, the manager, Abu Suso, for those wonderful remarks. And if I quote from you, you said, the purpose of your coming here is what? Is to give back and then add value, which is very important, because at the end of the day, it's what you give us to help the needy people. Looking at the prison, as you said, people are here because of design, some either by conduct or by virtue of conflict with the laws, and they're here. But notwithstanding, they are also people that also deserve the respect of human rights, which you have portrayed as an entity. And we say thank you so much for coming back here, because as alluded, this is not the first time they have been doing this. I think precisely your previous years you have been coming here. I was in absence, but I've been hearing that you have been given a very wonderful guest. And today we say thank you for coming back again, and then giving back to the society, to the community, that we think we also play a part in nation development. So thank you so much, Abu Suyo, for those words. Notwithstanding, I will call on Mr. Tamba, who is a member of precisely JJ Entertainment, to give his remarks equally. So Tamba, the floor is yours.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum. I would like to take this opportunity to say good afternoon to each and every one of you here today. It is very important that as a nation, as people, that we recognize, and not more so than Jizzle has recognized this, as a young man, as a youth man, that he has come from very humble beginnings, and is still very humble, and he stayed humble. I knew that he was here sometime last year with a different foundation called Malik Farmer Foundation to give back to the people. And these people, I would call, are the less fortunate ones. It could be anyone that could be behind those bars. Sometimes not to their own fault, but it's to the circumstances, as many of you guys have been alluding it to. But still, they are human beings like us. They are our brothers, they are our sisters. And if anything that we can do to help their rehabilitation, to get back and do better, we've seen it. Being in prison doesn't mean that's the end of you, but it could be a stepping stone to be something better. They can contribute to our nation building. And Jizzle have seen that. And this is why he pinpointed to be here, to be a start. So this year we are here as J&J Entertainment with Jizzle, because what we've done, that has inspired him more to do more. So that's the reason why we are here today, to continue that work that he started and to strengthen our relationship with the prisons services. Not only here. I know you've got other branches around, the youth wing, the one in McCarthy, and all the rest of it. You know, we can work together. You know, because J&J Entertainment is a new player in the music industry in the Gambia. Probably in times, in months, in weeks, you will hear more about us, what we do. We're nearly finishing a studio, a recording studio, which is going to be one of the best in the region, if not the best in the region, which is going to be fronted by the face over there, Jizzle. He's worked hard, and he's still working even harder. Can you imagine? A lot of people say, well, here I am. But no, he is pushing us. He is pushing us. to get there, to get the Gambian music to the wider world. So with J&J Entertainment, as I would say, this is just the beginning, our relationship with the Prisons Department. So without furthermore, I would like to give the floor to Jizzle. And before I do that, I would like to thank our CEO and the president of the J&J Entertainment Company Limited, Mr. Abbas Jaju, who has put all his efforts and everything that he could do to help facilitate this immense, work of art for J&J Entertainment. And also we would like to thank Mr. Cherno. He's in Dhaka. He's also part of us. But J&J is wholly owned by a Gambian, and we should be very proud of it, and we should celebrate it. So thank you, Mr. Abbas Jaji. Thank you. So on that note, I will give the floor to Jizzle, the Drizzle.
Thank you so much. I'm saying a big greetings to everyone that is with us here today. Assalamu alaikum to you all. This is your boy Jizzle, for some of y'all that don't know me, It's really nice and feels good to be back here, The experience I had with the Malik Farmer Foundation was crazy. That made us come back here, with the whole team. Shout outs to J&J Entertainment. Shout outs to the management. Shout outs to my team. And shout outs to everyone that is working right here. We are so happy to be here, and I'm so thankful, for the people, for the fans, and my family, and God, because without God, it wouldn't have been possible, Yeah, I'm saying a big thanks to Allah. Yeah, so we came here today to bring foodstuffs for the prisoners. They're human beings like us. They need love like us. They need to be well taken care of like us. That's one reason why we brought this here. And I don't really have much to say. I'm not that good in talking, but my people have said all. And I have to say this one more time. Thank you all for welcoming us here. And we will continue to do this every other year, inshallah. Yes. I'm going to say a big thank you to Abbas. That's my father. Big thanks to Buso, Mr. Tamba and Moms. They're the reason why this gesture happened today, and my team. Thank you all so much. Thank you.
Wow. Yep. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. First of all, I want to seize this opportunity to thank the Almighty Allah for getting us to a day like today. Definitely, this gathering is not a small gathering. This is a very big gathering because the JJ Foundation and their big man Jizzle, just the mere fact of thinking about prisons alone is not something small under our eyes. Like previous speakers have said, there are so many institutions out there too that are very relevant in this country, just like the prisons. But your mind was focused directly on the prisons, and this is not the first time that you have been assisting us. So we don't mind much about the quantity, but what matters most is the concern. You see, somebody may give you something very big, but he have no concern for you. Somebody may not even give you something, but he have great concern for you. And to me, because last year I witnessed that presentation too, I know that Jizzle and the JJ Foundation, they have great concern for the prisons. And like previous speakers have said, this is the holy month of Ramadan. It's a very blessing month. And assisting people who are behind bars, I think it's true. All of us there are needy people outside there. But the most needy today in the society, if you count one, the second one is going to be somebody who is behind bars. because this is somebody who have his liberty seized. And like people have said, our responsibility as prison wardens is to reform, rehabilitate prisoners and reintegrate them back to society. These are our responsibilities. And I believe if we partner, together we can do this. Because I just heard somebody, the PRO, saying, yes, maybe sometimes we may need Jizzle to make a fundraising for us. I was not thinking from that perspective. We train prisoners on various skills, and all of us will agree that being a very good singer is also a skill. And in fact, it's the most powerful skill. So, and we have young prisoners here. We have young prisoners, whom maybe if things are worked out, we can partner with him. He can be coming here and be giving them some lectures on singing. When they go out, they can sing and they have a better living. So these 10 bags of onions, 1 bag of Irish potato, 10 bags of sugar, 10 of 5 liters cooking oil, and 10 bags of rice. Definitely, it's not something very small under our eyes. It's a very, very big thing. And be rest assured that this message will not only stop here, it will be filtered to the inmates. They will also pray for you, and they will also see this ceremony that is going on, because they have their screens there. They also normally watch TV. So might be some of them are there. They even know Mr. Jizzle more than me, because me is hardly I watch these musicians. But definitely, I know they will appreciate it. Like previous speakers have said, it's not everybody who is in the prison who is bad. I'll give you 3 scenarios. The prison consists of only 3 different prisoners. 1 is who offend and he is brought. That's number 1. Number 2 is somebody who did not offend, but he is powerless, he cannot defend himself. He is brought in the prisons. The 3rd one is brought here by the destiny from the Almighty Allah. These are the 3 categories of prisoners that you have. If God says you have to be in the prisons, there is no way. You must pass through the prisons. So you have very humble people here. You have people inside here whom you know that their prayers are well answered by the Almighty Allah, because there are no sins on them. And we have people here who can recite the Quran very well. And day in, day out, they recite it. So be rest assured that JJ and Jizzle, you did not put your things into a wrong place. On behalf of the Director General of Prisons and the entire management, the director would have loved to be here himself. But like the PRO have said, due to certain official engagements, he asked me to step in his shoes. But definitely, we are very, very grateful. There is a proverb, a local proverb. You know, kendu kontam bengane ninyi kailen takama. Why? If there was any word more than thank you, we are going to use it. On behalf of the DG and the entire management and the inmates from here, Josuang, Janjambure, we are saying a very big thank you. And our doors are widely open for you people. Even after this, if you want, come in. You know, we can see what we can do. So thank you very much.
Thank you. On behalf of the prison administration, JJ Entertainment, Jizzle, and all well-wishers, we say a very big thank you for remembering us once again. And we believe, as alluded by the first speakers, that this will be a tradition. Because what becomes a tradition is something that has to be repeatedly been doing over and over becomes what? Tradition. In fact, this is how laws come to play. So we're saying kudos to J Entertainment, and I believe this message will be very filtered, and we acknowledge your presence here once more again, and we're looking forward to greater, bigger thing and partnership that together we transform this nation, because transformation starts from you as an individual, and then, you know, I love the Chinese saying, they said, many, many little things, right? Made my, you know, many, many little people make a greater ozone or make a greater plow. So meaning that little that you do, you have started little. To us is big. But if other people do the same thing, continual, that means like it's going to be progressive, I believe. So on that note, we say thank you, and then we have come to an end part of our garden here, and then beside I will also crave your intelligence. We go outside and do the final presentation. If the media want to ask questions, I think the floor is yours.
Because what happened is in most countries, they don't call them prisons. They are called correctional centers. You understand? But you know, anything, this is government, anything you do, before you do it, it has to be put before the parliament, and the parliament have to act on it, and then it will be endorsed.
Yeah, but what also can make things work
yeah.
If you got any activists,
that's it.
people who mention it,
that's it.
then somebody will listen.
That's it.
But probably coming from here,
that's it.
It wouldn't go that far.
Yes.
But if we talked about it,
yes,
somebody will hear it.
That's it.
If you know what I mean. And if it's coming from the people's mind,
that's it. Yes.
People will listen.
You know, this is all about the partnership that I was talking about. Yeah. If you hold here, I hold there, he holds there, we will go forward. You understand? Like I said during my previous speeches, the prison yesterday and today is completely different. You understand? The prison today is a real prison because it is used for rehabilitation. The prison yesterday was only for detention. This, I can say it anywhere.
First of all, I'd like to applaud Jizzle and his team for this kind gesture. I mean, I hope they continue doing it because we need these kind of things. But I've watched an interview or looking at the video, their living condition was very poor. So are there any plans of having to renovate it, or if any other person out there have the intention to kind of donate things to help their living condition healthy there? I mean, is this something that you guys have in your plans?
Good. Thank you very much, Madam, for this question. I think if you refresh your mind a little bit, you might recognize this ugly face over the TRRC. Not so. I said it very clear there that the prison in the Gambia is one of the most dilapidated prisons because the structures that we have structures since during colonial era. You understand? But we are trying to renovate them. We know government cannot do it alone, and our doors are open. If we have big men like Mr. Jizzle coming to our side, definitely we'll appreciate it. If you visit Old Joswang, the new structures that are just constructed there right now, though nobody will say that prison is very nice, but those are very nice structures. But the best thing here is partnering. Yes, definitely. Partnering with people who can do it. You know, there are people out there who can help us do things, you see. And it's not difficult to help us because for us, we have our own technical department. All what we need is the resources. You understand? If we have the resources, with the prisoners and the officers, we can blend together and we make very good structures. Or we renovate the structures to a good standard. Like if I tell you, this headquarters you are seeing is constructed by inmates and officers, you will say no. And these are standard buildings. So thank you very much for that question.
The DG, who is the operation commander, and we've seen DG handing over one of the presentation, the jeep, so we give a round of applause to him.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, so we really appreciate the work, yeah.
Grateful.
Yeah, sure, right.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
And thanks to all the journalists that are present here as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you so much. And all my fans. And, yeah.
Yeah, what is here? Yeah, sure, man.
How is the donation of these food items going to help the prison service when it comes to the feeding of the inmates?
Yeah, thank you so much for those wonderful questions. Because knowing by the prisoners, because one that keeps them here is also food, and besides, this is a fundamental right that we also given to them. And I believe this will also add value to our nutrition, especially when it comes to feeding, because it will also help, the department in order to also to make sure that food is available to them, because we knowing that this is also part of our mandate to make sure that they are fed very well, and because we know the goods that are given here will also serve as a boost to making sure that they have the right to adequate food. And then beside, this is one of the importance that is food are here today with us.
Okay, you cannot have a sweet food without a delicious food without having utensils.
Yes.
That to cook.
Yeah.
Last time, it was not long ago, the prison service, the Ministry of Interior, in collaboration with UNDP, launched a project, the prison book.
Yes.
Yeah, I think you are aware of.
Yeah, the photo book, right?
The photo book,
Yes.
They show certain pictures there whereby, the cooking pots are not, well
Managed, not in good order,
so
and then
would you also ask the other people to, when they are donating, to donate in that aspect as well to help?
Yes, because like looking at donation, we don't tell people give us this or that, because it's a free will gift, right? And we say give, though it's also important, like most of them before they come, they'll ask, what do you think your needs could are? Now, you just want to allude the fact that the photo book, it was launched by the UNDP as part of their also effort to prison reform. And in doing so, we have seen those pictures. To those that have seen it, I think it is not something that will be very pleasing. But we want to remind the people that right now we are having stoves, we are having cooking pots, which are electrical cooking pots, which have already been installed, ready to be used. And this is because of that project that we are talking of. It is also through the project of UNDP and other partners. And today we have the state-of-the-art cooking pots that are electrical in nature, and then meaning that all those issues when you come to exposure to the fire and also exposure to smoke, which is detriment to their health, will become a thing of the past. Very soon will commence, and besides, they are all installed. So I think this is something that's worthwhile, because just as you said, in as much as we're here, also inmates are here, we owe them that duty, and that duty is to make sure that their health is also concerned. And besides, I think this is something that's worthwhile. Thank you so much.
Can you tell us the motive behind donating these food items to the inmates?
Well, it's needed. It's really needed. Like I said, recent when I was speaking, they need this. They need this. They need the love. They need the support, because they are human beings, and it's not easy to be in the prisons. It could be you, it could be me, it could be my brother, it could be my sister. So I get from the people. I have no other option than to give back to the people. Everything I'm getting today from the music industry is the support of the people. So obviously, giving back is never going to be a bad idea, and we're going to continue to give back to the community, not just the prison, but different institutions, that need help. We're going to go to them and then give our donations, just to make sure the Gambia is a better place for everyone. Yeah.
Do you have any plans of partnering with the prison services to help better conditions?
Yes, the doors are open to work with anybody that wants to come in and work with us, obviously. And big thanks to J&J Entertainment for making this happen, and my team for coming with me,
Okay,
Thank you.
My question is, the prison service in collaboration with UNDP last time launched a book, a photo book of the prison, and then they show the condition of the prison. Do Jizzle and the J&J Entertainment have any plan to also play a part in the prison reform?
Well, the future is bright, you know. For now, I'm not going to say much on that, but we would love to be a part of that, you know. So let's just see what happens. Yeah, but hopefully we'll look into that and see how best we could make it possible. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Agada.
Mbijan aganyadi.
Albaka.
Mbaka important.
Yo, nga transfer la sto.
Ya transfer la sto.
Ha, code nyenji.
Okay. Important. Nsila ID soto.
Ah, sa soto. Sorry. Agada.
Mbijan bro.
Albaka.
Mbaka.
Bara alla service o tariaka.
Ah,
mbale. Mo ki janna nun kunu bara tariaka.
Ah, jannom yona forest de bureau. Gambia tonkon na no mbali ya bere. Ah. Birim koyna fo kato.
Bari si kodo kino kato ni fo bolong blabe.
56 branches mola soto Gambia jam.
Ha?
Ha. Gambia kono ani Gambia bantala bankol. Nka kodo kiya bere. Kodo sifa fo falindiro fo nyaadi lafta memmen na kodi topoto nin kodi maraw. Jannom number 1 ti nyonta. Andum fana nata anoda enterprise sotale. Wolam nyindi ko domorol fana kol fana be firale de dadi man domorol dir fana beteat. Gambia dawda yalo ngam fa kendol sotale je.
Ha e wo moyo diat ha.
Apelenta
baraka. Ni ma lafta nyelen kendol e bina.
Yalo bu kanyi la ko la baraka ba.
Yalo ndel chosano lo.
Baraka.
diwli lanni maaro lanni
fop lanni
awa joni mi anda honno gerdeten e ngal ɗo sabu e ngal ɗo Ibrahima jonnal taw joni mi anda se yahay kapitiki ñawloɗen ha humpodire makko est ce que on noon e warude
waɗen no awa
ane ko de Ibrahima ma ko to woni
mo Amérique
ko Amérique a woni kede humpitaki fi ɓe musidɓe men baluwo
baluwo
ɓe andanɗa kala ko wawɗa wonde e aduna o si a rewi e juuɗe maɓɓe a jonnay ɗo dépassement o Gambia hara no weeɓi a yahata kadi taw ko mbuɗi ɗin no ƴawi walla no jippi ɓe haalantama ko kala ko falɗa ko sengo ñamete ili nebba maaro basalle pomme de terre kala ko rewi ɗon a hendoto hara no weeɓi kadi wona ɗum ɗon tu ɓe jonnira e mobile phone siko ɗum kadi laptop kala ko wayrode ɗi ɓe hay kasbawa ɓe wawma jonnude kadi sa fala humpitade ko weeɓi ƴettu Google account ma on joni data ton waɗa download app maɓɓe on ayiyay kala ko humpima e maɓɓe ton ɓe weeɓi yama
ka wonɗa wo e aduna o
kala ko wawɗa
a jonnanayi wonɗo ka leydi men Gambia ɗo dépense
hara no weeɓi yama si ɗum non fof no neeɓi immoɗen joni mi ɗowtama ka place maɓɓe jan
waɗen joni
yiya heeɓa ko falaɗa
waɗen kisam